Have you ever wondered what it would be like to wake up tomorrow as a millionaire? Imagine it, opening your eyes, knowing that all your financial worries have just disappeared. You're not stressing about bills, not concerned with the cost of anything. What if I told you there's a way to make that vision a reality? And it starts with a simple technique, a method you can use starting today that allows you to manifest financial abundance faster than you ever thought possible. Now, I get it. That might sound too good to be true. You're probably asking yourself, is this really possible? Well, that's what we're here to explore today. We're diving deep into Neville Goddard's legendary one-day millionaire technique. This technique isn't about grinding away at a job or waiting years to save up a fortune. Instead, it's a mindset shift, one that can unlock financial freedom in a surprisingly short amount of time. For those of you who may not be familiar, Neville Goddard was one of the most influential spiritual teachers of the 20th century. He's known for his powerful teachings on the law of attraction, particularly the idea that your imagination shapes your reality. Essentially, what you think and feel today becomes what you experience tomorrow. And while you've likely heard some version of the law of attraction before, what makes Neville's approach unique is the way he teaches us to align our inner beliefs with our desired outcomes. In today's video, we're going to focus on a specific method Neville shared that has transformed people's relationships with money. This technique, called the one-day millionaire, involves imagining, just for one day, that you're already living the life of a millionaire. Sounds simple, right? But the key is in how you apply it. And I promise, once you do, the results can be extraordinary. Why should you care about this? Well, most of us have grown up with limiting beliefs about money. We're told that it's hard to make, or that it's only for a lucky few. But what if the opposite were true? What if the reason you haven't seen the financial abundance you want is because you've been blocking it with those very beliefs? This technique helps break through those mental barriers, shifting your mindset so that you can attract the wealth and success you deserve. So here's what we're going to do. In this video, we'll explore how the one-day millionaire technique works, step by step. We'll break down the science behind it, the spiritual principles that guide it, and how you can use it to manifest real, tangible results. Whether you're deep into the world of manifestation or this is your first time hearing about it, I guarantee you'll walk away from this video with practical tools to start changing your financial reality today. And this isn't just about money. Sure, the focus of today's video is on manifesting wealth, but the principles you'll learn can apply to other areas of your life as well. Whether it's your relationships, career, health, or personal growth, the power of imagination and belief is limitless. When you truly grasp how much control you have over your own reality, everything changes. I know it might sound like a big claim, but trust me, this isn't about some get-rich-quick scheme. It's about rewiring your thoughts so you can naturally attract the success and abundance that's already available to you. Think of it as upgrading your mindset so that money and opportunity start flowing into your life with ease. And the best part, you don't need to invest tons of time or energy to see results. This is something anyone can do, starting right now. So, if you're ready to take control of your financial destiny and discover how a single day of living in abundance can transform your life, then stick with me. Let's dive into Neville Goddard's one-day millionaire technique and unlock the power to manifest money fast. Before we dive into the specifics of the one-day millionaire technique, it's important to understand the man behind the method, Neville Goddard. Neville wasn't just another teacher in the world of manifestation. Born in 1905 on the small island of Barbados, he moved to New York City in the 1920s, where he began a lifelong journey into the deeper truths about reality, consciousness, and the power of the mind. It was there that he met Abdullah, a mysterious teacher who helped him understand the esoteric teachings that would shape his entire life's work. Neville's journey wasn't without its challenges. Like many of us, he faced setbacks and financial hardships. In fact, he often talked about how, at one point, he was completely broke and had to rely on his own teachings to manifest what he needed. These personal struggles gave him a deep understanding of how to overcome mental barriers, which is why his techniques are so relatable today. At the heart of Neville's teachings is one fundamental idea: imagination creates reality. He believed and taught that everything you experience in life is a reflection of your inner world. In other words, your outer reality is shaped by your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. If you can imagine something vividly enough and feel that it's already yours, you will bring it into your experience. This idea might sound simple, but it's incredibly powerful when applied correctly. According to Neville, the world around us isn't as solid as it seems. It's more like a mirror, reflecting back the images and feelings we hold inside. So if you want to change your financial situation, for example, you don't need to struggle or fight against the world. You simply need to change what you're imagining and feeling inside. The magic happens within, not outside of you. One of the most exciting aspects of Neville's work is his focus on using imagination to manifest wealth. Unlike many other teachers in the law of attraction space who emphasize positive thinking or gratitude practices, Neville placed imagination at the center of the process. He taught that by imagining yourself as already wealthy, by living in the end of your desire, you could shift your entire experience of money. For Neville, it wasn't just about thinking positively. It was about fully immersing yourself in the experience of being wealthy, even if your current bank account says otherwise. He believed that the more you practiced this, the more your outer world would rearrange itself to match your new internal state. It's like tuning into a radio station. Once you're on the right frequency, you start receiving what's being broadcast on that channel. And that's where the power lies, your ability to tune into the reality you desire. Neville Goddard's work continues to inspire millions of people around the world, even though he passed away in 1972. His teachings have been rediscovered by a new generation of manifestors who are drawn to his straightforward, no-nonsense approach. Unlike some of the more commercialized law of attraction teachings out there, Neville's work is deeply spiritual, but also incredibly practical. It's all about results. His legacy lives on, not just in books and lectures, but in the lives of countless people who have used his methods to transform their realities. From ordinary people who've manifested financial breakthroughs to entrepreneurs who've built successful businesses using his techniques, the impact of Neville's work is undeniable. There are entire communities dedicated to studying his works, and people all over the world continue to share their success stories based on his teachings. So why are Neville's teachings so effective when it comes to manifesting money? For one, his approach is grounded in the idea that you don't have to wait for the world to change before you can feel abundant. Instead, you can become the version of yourself that already has the wealth you desire, right now. This focus on living in the end is what sets his teachings apart from more traditional goal-setting methods. Where most approaches to wealth creation focus on taking action first, Neville believed that the feeling must come first. Once you're aligned with the feeling of being wealthy, the actions will naturally follow. You'll start to notice opportunities, ideas, and connections that lead to the financial success you've been imagining. And the best part, you don't need to force anything. Everything will come into place naturally once you've shifted your inner state. And this is what makes Neville's teachings so timeless. Even though he was teaching these ideas nearly a century ago, they're more relevant today than ever. In a world where financial stress and uncertainty seem to be at an all-time high, Neville offers a refreshing perspective that wealth isn't something outside of us. It's something we can generate from within. And that's where the one-day millionaire technique comes into play. It's a simple but powerful practice that taps into this very idea, using the power of your mind to create financial abundance quickly and effortlessly. All right, now that we've covered a bit about Neville Goddard's background, let's dive into the main event, the one-day millionaire technique. This is one of Neville's most fascinating methods, and it's designed to help you manifest wealth fast by changing your inner reality. Essentially, this technique is all about living for one day as if you are already a millionaire. Not just thinking about it or hoping for it, but actually feeling and believing that you are already experiencing that wealth. But how exactly does it work? The key is to spend one entire day embodying the mindset and emotions of someone who is already wealthy. From the moment you wake up in the morning until you go to bed at night, you're going to act, think, and feel like you're a millionaire. It's not about pretending or faking it. It's about stepping into the version of yourself that has already achieved financial abundance. One of the core principles behind this technique is what Neville called living in the end. In simple terms, this means mentally and emotionally placing yourself at the end of your desired outcome, as if it's already a reality. So instead of thinking about becoming a millionaire in the future, you're going to live today as though you're already there. This shifts your mindset from one of lack or wanting to one of abundance and fulfillment. Neville believed that when you consistently live in the end of your desires, your subconscious mind begins to accept it as reality. And since the subconscious mind is the creative force behind all your experiences, it starts to shift your outer world to match your inner state. The key here is that you're not just visualizing wealth. You're emotionally experiencing it in the present moment. You're acting as if it's already yours, and in doing so, you're attracting it into your life. So, how do you actually apply this in real life? Let's break it down into practical steps you can follow for one full day. Step 1. Set your intention the night before. The night before you plan to do this exercise, set a clear intention. As you're falling asleep, tell yourself that tomorrow, you're going to live as though you're already a millionaire. Visualize yourself waking up the next morning and feeling an overwhelming sense of financial abundance. See yourself handling money effortlessly, paying for things without hesitation, and feeling completely at peace with your financial situation. Neville emphasized the power of the state you enter before sleep, so use this time to plant the seed of your intention. Imagine yourself drifting off into a reality where you're already wealthy, and allow that feeling to sink into your subconscious mind. Step 2. Start your day with the right mindset. When you wake up the next morning, the first thing you need to do is reaffirm your intention. Tell yourself, today, I am a millionaire. Today, I live in financial abundance. Feel the excitement and confidence that comes with knowing that you already have everything you need. Your goal is to start the day from a place of fulfillment, not lack. Take a moment to reflect on how a millionaire version of yourself would feel. Would they be stressed about money? Probably not. Would they worry about how to pay for things? Definitely not. Instead, they would feel calm, secure, and confident in their financial status. Your job is to tune into those feelings and carry them with you throughout the day. Step 3. Embody the millionaire mindset throughout the day. Now, this is where it gets fun. As you go through your day, you're going to approach everything from the mindset of someone who already has wealth. When you make decisions, whether it's what to eat for breakfast or how to spend your time, ask yourself, how would a millionaire handle this? For example, if you're faced with a financial decision, like paying a bill or buying something, don't approach it with fear or hesitation. Instead, approach it with confidence and ease. You might say to yourself, this is no big deal. I have more than enough money to cover this. Even if you don't physically have the money at the moment, it's important to act as if you do. The key is to align your actions with the mindset of financial abundance. Step 4. Visualize and feel the abundance. Throughout the day, take time to visualize yourself in situations that reflect your new financial reality. Imagine checking your bank account and seeing a large balance. Picture yourself receiving a big check or closing a huge deal. But more importantly, feel what it would be like to experience these things. The emotion is what activates the manifestation process. Neville taught that it's the feeling that creates the reality. So don't just go through the motions. Immerse yourself in the emotions of abundance. Feel the relief of knowing that your financial struggles are over. Feel the excitement of having more than enough money to do whatever you want. The more real you can make it feel, the faster you'll see results. Step 5. Maintain the vibration of wealth. One of the challenges you might face is maintaining this mindset throughout the day, especially if your current financial reality doesn't match what you're imagining. But remember, the point of this exercise is to shift your inner state, not to focus on the outer world. If you notice doubts or fears creeping in, gently remind yourself that you're living in the end, and that your outer reality is in the process of catching up to your inner state. You can also use affirmations to help you stay aligned. Simple phrases like, "I am wealthy," or "money flows to me easily," can be powerful tools for reinforcing your new mindset. Say these affirmations whenever you need a boost, and really feel the truth of them as you say them. So, why does the one-day millionaire technique work so well? It's because it aligns with one of the most powerful laws of the universe, the law of assumption. This law states that whatever you assume to be true will eventually become your reality. By living for one day as though you're already a millionaire, you're assuming the reality of wealth. And because your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined, it starts to accept this new reality as true. Neville believed that once your subconscious mind accepts something as real, it has no choice but to manifest it in your outer world. So, by spending a full day embodying the mindset of a millionaire, you're essentially reprogramming your subconscious to believe that financial abundance is already yours. Countless people have used this technique to transform their financial situations. There are stories of people who, after just one day of living as a millionaire, received unexpected financial windfalls, job offers, or lucrative opportunities seemingly out of nowhere. The key, though, is consistency. While this technique is designed to create fast results, the more you practice it, the more you'll start to see lasting changes in your financial reality. And remember, this isn't about tricking yourself or pretending. It's about stepping into the version of yourself that's already abundant and allowing that version to take the lead. The more you can live from that place, the more the universe will conspire to bring you the wealth and success you're imagining. Now that you have a basic understanding of the one-day millionaire technique, let's dive deeper into the key elements that make this method so effective. The first, and perhaps most important, element is imagination. Neville Goddard often said that imagination is the only reality. This means that the reality you experience in your daily life is a direct result of what you've imagined in your mind, whether consciously or unconsciously. Neville wasn't talking about imagination in the sense of daydreaming or fantasizing. Instead, he believed that imagination is the creative force that shapes your world. Everything you see, from the relationships in your life to the money in your bank account, is a reflection of what you've been imagining. If you want to change your financial reality, the first step is to change what you're imagining. This is where the one-day millionaire technique comes in. By spending a full day imagining yourself as already wealthy, you're using the creative power of your mind to shift your financial experience. The more vividly you can imagine yourself as a millionaire, the faster you'll see your external circumstances start to change. Imagination is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. To fully harness the power of imagination, you need to practice visualizing yourself in the scenarios you want to experience. This is why Neville encouraged people to live in the end. Instead of imagining the process of becoming wealthy, you need to imagine the end result, what it would feel like to already be wealthy. Here's a practical exercise. Close your eyes and picture yourself doing something that only a millionaire would do. Maybe you're signing papers to close a big business deal, or you're checking your bank balance and seeing millions of dollars. Don't just see the image. Feel it. How would you feel in that moment? Confident? Excited? Relieved? It's those feelings that will start to shift your inner state and align you with the reality of financial abundance. One thing Neville emphasized is the importance of vividness in your imagination. The more detailed and real you can make the mental picture, the more effective it will be in shifting your subconscious beliefs. So when you're practicing this, don't just imagine yourself as wealthy. Imagine the sounds, the smells, the emotions, and the physical sensations that would come with it. While imagination is a powerful tool, It's the feeling that activates the manifestation process. Neville taught that your feelings are the language of the subconscious mind. Your subconscious doesn't respond to words or logic. It responds to emotion. So when you're imagining yourself as a millionaire, it's crucial to feel the emotions that would come with that reality. Think about it. If you were truly a millionaire, how would you feel? Most people think they'd feel secure, happy, and free. But here's the catch. If you want to manifest that wealth, you need to start feeling those emotions now, even before you see any evidence of it in your outer world. This is one of the biggest challenges for most people because we've been conditioned to base our emotions on what we see around us. But according to Neville, this is backward thinking. If you wait until you have the money to feel abundant, you'll stay stuck in a cycle of lack. The real magic happens when you start feeling wealthy before you have the physical proof. That's what shifts your subconscious mind and ultimately your outer reality. If you're having trouble tapping into those feelings of abundance, here's a simple exercise to help you. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Now, imagine that someone just handed you a check for $1 million. How would you feel in that moment? Let that emotion flood your body. Maybe it's excitement, relief, or gratitude. Hold on to that feeling for as long as you can, and let it sink into your subconscious mind. You can do this exercise multiple times throughout the day, especially if you notice yourself slipping back into feelings of doubt or fear. The goal is to spend as much time as possible feeling as though you're already wealthy. The more you do this, the more your subconscious mind will start to believe that it's true, and the faster you'll see results. Another key element of the one-day millionaire technique is maintaining belief in your financial abundance, even when external circumstances don't seem to match. This can be tough, especially if you're facing financial difficulties. But Neville taught that your outer world is always a reflection of your inner world. So if you want to change your finances, you need to change your inner beliefs first. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't see immediate results. But remember, the process of manifestation takes time. Just like a seed needs time to grow after it's been planted, your new beliefs need time to take root in your subconscious mind. During this time, it's important to stay committed to the feeling of abundance, even if nothing seems to be happening on the surface. One of the best ways to maintain belief is through repetition. Neville often spoke about the importance of persistence. The more you practice living in the end, feeling as though your desires are already fulfilled, the more natural it will become. Over time, your subconscious mind will start to accept these new beliefs as facts, and your outer world will begin to shift to match them. If you find yourself struggling with doubts or negative thoughts, don't worry. That's completely normal. The key is not to fight these thoughts, but to gently redirect your focus back to the feeling of abundance. When a doubt pops up, acknowledge it, but don't dwell on it. Instead, remind yourself of the truth. You are already a millionaire in your imagination, and that's all that matters. One technique that can help is using affirmations. These are simple, positive statements that reinforce your new beliefs. For example, you might say to yourself, "I am a millionaire," or "money flows to me effortlessly." The more you repeat these affirmations, the more they will sink into your subconscious mind. But remember, it's not just about saying the words. You need to feel them as if they're already true. Finally, let's talk about how to truly embody the millionaire mindset. This goes beyond just imagining and feeling wealthy. It's about adopting the habits and behaviors of someone who is already financially abundant. This means making decisions from a place of confidence, not fear. It means trusting that the money you need will always be there and acting accordingly. For example, when you're faced with a financial decision, ask yourself, how would a millionaire handle this? Would they worry about the cost, or would they trust that they have more than enough to cover it? Start acting as if you already have the wealth you desire, and watch how your reality begins to shift. This doesn't mean being reckless with your money. It's about aligning your actions with the mindset of abundance. Remember, wealth isn't just about the numbers in your bank account. It's a state of mind. By consistently imagining, feeling, and acting like a millionaire. You're training your subconscious mind to create that reality for you. The more you embody the millionaire mindset, the more opportunities, ideas, and resources will flow into your life. One of the biggest obstacles that people face when trying to manifest financial abundance is their own limiting beliefs around money. These are the subconscious thoughts and feelings that tell you things like money is hard to come by, or I'll never be wealthy. If you've ever caught yourself thinking these kinds of thoughts, you're not alone. In fact, most of us have been conditioned to believe that wealth is something that only a select few can achieve. Neville Goddard was very clear on this. Your beliefs about money are what create your financial reality. If you believe that money is scarce, or that you don't deserve to be wealthy, that's exactly what you'll experience. The good news is that once you become aware of these limiting beliefs, you can begin to change them. Start by paying attention to your inner dialogue about money. What do you say to yourself when you think about your finances? Do you feel anxious, frustrated, or defeated? These emotions are a sign that you have underlying beliefs that are blocking you from experiencing wealth. Identifying these beliefs is the first step toward breaking free from them. There are a few common limiting beliefs around money that many people hold, often without even realizing it. Let's take a look at some of the most common ones and see if any resonate with you. Money is the root of all evil. This belief stems from the idea that having money somehow makes you a bad person, or that wealth corrupts. But money, in itself, is neutral. It's simply a tool. How you use it is what matters. Neville taught that wealth isn't something to be feared, but embraced as part of your creative power. I have to work really hard to make money. This is a belief many of us have been taught since childhood, that money only comes through struggle and sacrifice. But Neville believed the opposite. He taught that wealth comes easily to those who align their thoughts and feelings with abundance. In his view, manifesting money isn't about grinding away at a job. It's about aligning your inner world with the reality you want to create. I don't deserve to be wealthy. This belief is rooted in low self-worth and can be one of the hardest to overcome. Many people subconsciously believe that they're not worthy of financial success, which prevents them from ever attracting it. But the truth is, you are inherently worthy of wealth and abundance simply because you exist. Neville's teachings emphasize the importance of recognizing your inherent value and knowing that you deserve all the good things life has to offer. Neville Goddard provided a powerful way to dismantle these limiting beliefs by replacing them with new, empowering ones. One of his key teachings was that you can only hold one belief at a time. If you want to change your financial situation, you need to replace the old, limiting beliefs with new beliefs that align with abundance. Here's how you can do this. First, identify the limiting belief that's holding you back. For example, if you believe that money is hard to come by, you need to replace that with a new belief, such as money flows to me easily. The next step is to use the power of your imagination and emotions to make this new belief feel real. Whenever you notice the old belief creeping in, stop and redirect your thoughts. Close your eyes and imagine a reality where money comes to you effortlessly. Feel the relief and joy that would come with that experience. The more you practice this, the more your subconscious mind will begin to accept the new belief is true. If you want to shift your limiting money beliefs quickly, here are some techniques that Neville recommended. 1. Visualization. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools for changing your beliefs. Neville taught that if you can vividly imagine yourself in a situation where you're already experiencing financial abundance, your subconscious mind will start to believe it's true. Try to imagine yourself in as much detail as possible. What are you doing? How does it feel? The more real you can make it in your mind, the faster you'll see changes in your outer reality. 2. Affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that help reinforce new beliefs. For example, you might say, I am worthy of financial abundance, or money flows to me easily and effortlessly. Repeat these affirmations daily and say them with conviction. Over time, they will start to replace the old, limiting beliefs in your mind. 3. Mental rehearsal. This is a technique where you mentally rehearse a scenario in which your new belief is already true. For example, if you want to believe that money comes to you easily, mentally rehearse a situation where you're receiving money effortlessly. This could be through a surprise check in the mail, a big sale in your business, or a promotion at work. As you mentally rehearse these scenarios, feel the emotions that would come with them. This is key to reprogramming your subconscious mind. Now let's bring this back to the one-day millionaire technique. One of the reasons this method works so well is because it forces you to live in a state of financial abundance for an entire day. By doing so, you're essentially overriding your old, limiting beliefs with new ones. Instead of focusing on lack or scarcity, you're training your mind to think and feel like a millionaire. The beauty of this technique is that the more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. Over time, you'll find that your limiting beliefs start to fade away, and they're replaced with new beliefs that align with the reality you want to create. And once your inner world shifts, your outer world will follow. Overcoming these mental blocks is crucial if you want to see real success with manifestation. Neville often reminded his students that your outer world is just a reflection of your inner beliefs. So, if you're holding on to beliefs that tell you money is hard to come by, or that you don't deserve to be wealthy, you'll continue to experience financial struggle. But once you change those beliefs, everything else falls into place. It's also important to recognize that this process takes time. Shifting deeply ingrained beliefs doesn't happen overnight, and it's normal to have setbacks along the way. The key is to stay committed to the process and to keep practicing the one-day millionaire mindset. The more you do, the more your subconscious mind will begin to accept these new beliefs as facts. And when that happens, your financial reality will start to transform. Now that you understand how the one-day millionaire technique works and why it's so powerful, let's talk about how to apply it in your real life. The beauty of this method is its simplicity. It doesn't require any special tools, expensive courses, or months of preparation. All you need is the willingness to shift your mindset and embrace the feelings of financial abundance, even if it's just for one day. The first thing to keep in mind is that this technique isn't just a one-time thing. Yes, the idea is to dedicate a single day to living as though you're already a millionaire, but the real magic happens when you make this a regular part of your life. You can do it as often as you'd like, once a week, once a month, or even every day if you're feeling ambitious. The more you practice it, the more natural it will become. The key is to fully commit to the process. On the day you choose to embody the millionaire mindset, really go all in. Don't just go through the motions. Immerse yourself in the feelings and thoughts of being financially abundant. Treat every decision, every action, as if you are already living the life of a millionaire. The more consistently you do this, the faster you'll start to see changes in your financial reality. To help you get started, here are some practical steps you can take to implement the one-day millionaire technique into your everyday routine. Step 1. Set a date and prepare mentally. Pick a specific day to dedicate to this technique. It could be a weekend, a day off, or any day when you can focus without distractions. The night before, spend a few minutes setting your intention. Visualize yourself waking up the next morning as a millionaire. Feel the excitement and gratitude of having financial freedom. The more clearly you can imagine this, the more powerful the results will be. Step 2. Start the day with a wealthy mindset. When you wake up, remind yourself that today, you're living as though you're already a millionaire. This mindset should influence every aspect of your day, from the way you think about money to the way you handle decisions. As you go through your morning routine, act with confidence, knowing that you have more than enough resources to do whatever you want. Remember, you're not pretending. You're practicing living in the end, where financial abundance is already your reality. Step 3. Make decisions like a millionaire. As you move through your day, make decisions from the perspective of someone who is already wealthy. For example, if you're deciding what to eat for lunch or how to spend your time, ask yourself, what would a millionaire do? This doesn't mean spending recklessly. It's about embodying the calm, confident energy of someone who knows they have all the financial resources they need. Another tip is to pay attention to your language. Instead of saying things like, "I can't afford that," or "I don't have the money for that," replace those thoughts with affirmations like, "I have plenty of money," or "Money flows to me effortlessly." By changing the way you talk about money, you'll start to shift your subconscious beliefs. Step 4. Stay aligned with the feeling of abundance. Throughout the day, check in with yourself. Are you still feeling the emotions of abundance? If not, take a moment to pause and reconnect with those feelings. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine yourself in a situation where you're experiencing financial freedom. This could be seeing a large sum of money in your bank account, receiving a surprise check, or celebrating a big financial win. Whatever image helps you tap into that feeling of wealth, use it. The more you can stay aligned with the feeling of abundance, the stronger the results will be. And remember, this isn't about perfection. If you catch yourself slipping into old thought patterns or feeling doubtful, that's okay. Simply redirect your focus back to the emotions of wealth and keep going. Step 5. Reflect and repeat. At the end of the day, take some time to reflect on your experience. How did it feel to live like a millionaire for a day? Did you notice any shifts in your thoughts, feelings, or behaviors? The more awareness you bring to this process, the more powerful it will be. And here's the best part. You can do this again and again. The more you practice living in the end, the more it will become your natural state of being. Over time, you'll find that the feelings of abundance and wealth become second nature to you, and your outer reality will start to reflect that change. One of the most important things to remember when applying the one-day millionaire technique is that consistency is key. You may not see results immediately, and that's okay. The goal isn't to manifest $1 million overnight, though that would be amazing. Instead, it's about gradually shifting your mindset so that financial abundance becomes a natural part of your life. Many people give up too soon because they don't see instant results. But remember, your outer world is always catching up to your inner world. The more consistently you practice living in the end, the faster your subconscious mind will accept this new reality, and the sooner you'll start to see changes in your financial situation. While this video focuses on manifesting wealth, the principles behind the one-day millionaire technique can be applied to other areas of your life as well. Whether you're looking to improve your health, relationships, or career, the same concept applies. Imagine yourself already living the life you desire. Feel the emotions of having it, and act as if it's already yours. Neville Goddard's teachings go far beyond money. They're about understanding that you have the power to create your reality in all areas of life. The more you practice living from the end, the more you'll see your world transform. So, to quickly recap, Neville Goddard's one-day millionaire technique is a powerful tool for manifesting financial abundance. By dedicating one day to living as though you're already a millionaire, you can shift your mindset and start attracting the wealth and success you desire. The best part is that this technique is simple. You don't need any special skills or resources to get started. All you need is your imagination and a willingness to commit to the process. Whether you try this for a single day or make it a regular practice, you'll begin to see shifts in your financial reality. Remember, you are the creator of your reality. Wealth isn't something that's outside of you. It's something you can generate from within. By aligning your thoughts, feelings, and actions with abundance, you're setting the stage for financial success. So why not give it a try? Dedicate one day to living like a millionaire and see how your world starts to change. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content on manifesting abundance and mastering the law of attraction. And if you try the one-day millionaire technique, let me know in the comments how it worked for you. I'd love to hear about your experience and the results you manifested. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.